Judging by that react, I don't think we need a Ford. But, the other half of the Mid-Atlantic Outlaws, Lewis Moore, had a prior engagement. He couldn't be here tonight. But this just isn't any other CWF Mid-Atlantic event, is it, Matt Houston?
No, it's not.
Rob, this isn't just any other CWF Mid-Atlantic event, is it?
Oh, no, Daddy.
This is the 350th show. So for this one, we flew in some talent. A guy most of you know very well. And Randolph, you got the music, cue it up.
Stand back, there's a hurricane coming through.
Brad, I'm going to tell you this right now. I still hate Shane Helms.
I'm completely and That's great, Cecil. I'm completely at a loss for words. I'm going to try to get through this because this is a huge deal and a huge night for everybody. So I'm going to try to get through this. A fantastic surprise here. Shane Helms, international star, world traveler, literally one of the best in the world at what he does. And here is a surprise tonight, absolutely amazing. Like I said, I apologize to everybody. I'm really at a loss for words of what we've seen tonight, especially in that last bout. But what an incredible team. Not for nothing. What an incredible team that Corey Edsel has assembled here.
Absolutely, and what an incredible match we've got in front of us.
Oh God, he just punched McAllister in the face.
I don't know if Corey Edsel's ever punched you in the face, but it is not pleasant in the least. Many times. Same here. And not for nothing, I understand your mindset. I'm not exactly friends with you or Donnie Dollars, but I feel like I'd be in the same situation. But we got a hell of a match in front of us, and I think we should give it our attention.
No, you're 100% right. I'm going to try and focus on what I'm here to do. I'm going to try to focus on commentating wrestling. The coach, still an idiot. Still just a profound moron.
I love the coach. You know who else I love? Court Montgomery.
I've literally in my life never heard anyone say that they loved Court Montgomery.
Or the coach for that matter.
In any capacity ever.
I think he's a good dude.
It looks like it is going to be Dangerous E and Walter Eaton, teacher and student.
You couldn't ask for more history than these two.
Undeniably so. It is very appropriate that they lock up on the 350th CWF Mid-Atlantic event.
And one of the last times that these two locked horns was several years ago for the heavyweight title, no less, when Walter was champion.
Edsel cranking on the arm. Not for nothing, but the big man has already got one huge victory tonight, victorious in the homecoming battle royal.
Very grueling battle royal at that. He went through a lot of guys. His old rival, Hugh B, Bad News Johnson. And Corey looking great. I mean, he hasn't been in the ring a whole lot the last couple of years, but He looks great.
You know, he's had back problems that have plagued him for
nice takedown.
A number of years. He's had problems with his neck.
An ankle injury too, if I recall.
Absolutely, problems with his ankle. So the big man has accepted the position of commissioner of CWF Mid-Atlantic, kind of orchestrating things, running the backstage area, producing the events, making the matches. The list of things that the commissioner has to do is so long. I literally would never want to do it. You could not pay me enough to do it. I'm perfectly fine accepting my role, assisting Corey, doing whatever I can do as far as producing these events, but you could literally not pay me enough to be the commissioner.
No, and I think we're seeing kind of a downside of being a commissioner as a former wrestler or a semi-active wrestler in Corey's case. A lot of times your emotions get the better of you and you feel like you got to get back in and handle things on your own. I mean, we saw that somewhat when Mitch Connor was commissioner. It's just that wrestler never leaves the inside of you.
That's what she said.
Inappropriate. Not for nothing, some great wrestling here. I expected a slugfest with these two.
I don't want to speak for my longtime friend and partner, but I almost wonder if maybe that battle royal took something out of Corey, and maybe he feels more comfortable just trying to maintain a vertical base, not really throw blows, so to speak.
That's very likely. I mean, that match was only, what, one match ago, right before we went to intermission here. And yeah, he's warmed up, so he'll be effective in the first few minutes, but as the match goes on, especially against a well-oiled machine like the All-Stars, it can wear him out.
Oh, God! 2 feet in the chest, put Edsel down. There are mouths open and jaws dropping in the crowd.
Including mine, jeez Louise.
235, 240 maybe of Walter Eaton just came down on the chest of the big man.
And it's easy to forget how strong Walter is, especially in the lower body region.
Oh, God knocked him down.
Hard elbow.
There was that haymaker we were talking about a second ago.
Yeah. I think, speaking of which, has McAllister gotten up yet?
No. No, he has not.
He may not, actually. Are we going to have a substitution? 20-second timeout?
Please let the coach get in there for a substitution.
Hey, he's calling 20-second timeout. Oh, wow.
Tag looks like it's going to be El Fuego. Jesse Ortega stepping in legally for the first time.
Wow.
Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium is calling for your favorite wrestler, Rob the Boogie Woogie Man McBride.
Rob McBride can walk off the cliff for all I care.
Oh, God. In breaking news, Michael McAllister has groggily rejoined us on the apron.
Can you not use the word breaking at Rob McBride?
Because he broke your ankle.
You know what?
I was there that night.
I was there too.
I was there that night. He broke your ankle. We heard it pop like a twig and echo throughout the building.
I never got him back for that either. Mecha got him back though. That's racist.
Inappropriate.
Inappropriate, as my young friends would say.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's a flag.
Coach is
all the flags.
Coach is throwing all the flags. Coach just threw 2 flags for racism.
And see multicolored flags too. Harmony.
It's 2013.
It's all about equality these days.
I promise. I ain't gonna hit you. No, he's not gonna hit you. I'm not gonna hit you. I promise. I swear.
He's probably gonna hit him.
Every time you get one of these.
Oh, God, he got the coach! He got the coach! Oh, he got Ortega!
Coach needs a shot. We need to take you to the doctor now. The coach's breath smells like booze and electronic cigarettes now. Oh, God.
Oh, my God. Ortega is not amused at all at the antics of the Boogie Woogie Man, and the All-Stars are absolutely disheveled on the ramp.
He's putting gum in his, he's got big league chew. I think he needs a chemical bath. Oh, God.
Rob McBride, a former Mid-Atlantic champion, a perennial favorite here in CWF Mid-Atlantic.
He's one of the men that this promotion was built on.
In a lot of ways, you almost could say kind of the godfather of CWF Mid-Atlantic in a lot of ways.
Absolutely. He's faced them all. He's beat them all.
He beat me in the Greensboro Coliseum one time in front of over 1,000 people.
Wow.
That's a true story. I asked him if I could have a match so I could say I had a match in the Greensboro Coliseum. They gave me McBride. McBride beat me in 65 seconds. It was terrible.
God, even I lasted longer than that again.
But I can say that I had a match in the Greensboro Coliseum.
Yay, don't rub that in. Since we're all about nostalgia tonight, you remember when he got stuck on top of the cage in Ultimate Survivor?
I do. Tank Lawson had to get him a... Oh, God! Oh, God! They're kissing! They're kissing! They're kissing! He made him kiss! They kissed each other!
Oh.
Man on man! Goon on goon! Lips on lips! I think there was tongue!
Do they have to go to another state and get married now?
Life partners!
2013, brother. There's nothing wrong with anything that just happened.
Tell that to Ortega.
Apparently.
For somebody that's had like 17 concussions, coach's hand-eye coordination is pretty good. He catches that flag every single time.
He does, and he's giving Roy Wilkins his already chewed gum.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, he ate it. Oh, God.
How close are these guys?
They spit. I'm sorry.
Do you and Mecha share gum?
Yeah.
Do you and Mecha share gum?
No, but we once gave Chastity nicotine gum.
What?
True story.
Why?
Accidentally, and the gum came flying out.
Oh, gee. The what came flying out?
His gum.
Oh.
There are kids.
I didn't know what
this.
you said. I thought I misheard you.
Oh, God. This is too much.
Oh, the hurricane is in.
Hurricane's not going to kiss anybody.
You don't know that.
I almost said something very inappropriate. I was going to use a hurricane pun.
He's teaming with McBride, so you don't know that. Now, if Corey kisses somebody, something has really gone sideways in this whole scenario.
Oh, wow. I don't know what to think about this match.
Eaton wants to test his strength. It's worth pointing out that last night at the Boys and Girls Club, Walter Eaton was unceremoniously choked out by Don Kernodle and the Cobra Clutch.
I heard.
So this is the second world champion that Walter Eaton has locked up with in as many nights, and he did not fare very well the first night at all.
Don Kernodle's really old.
He's still a former world champion, sir.
He
World
is.
Tag Team Champions with Sergeant Slaughter.
Sold out the Greensboro Coliseum. You never done that.
Turned people away. No, but I had a match there, which you never did. Oh, he poked him in the eye.
They should be disqualified.
For poking him in the eye?
Yes, I would never do that.
New Hurricane suit tonight. Got the Highway to Helms logo. Moving around really, really well. Big flying elbow smash. Helms looking great.
I still owe Helms one, by the way.
Is that right?
I do.
Well, good luck ever getting that one back.
I don't know, he won't get in the ring with me. I heard he's scared.
Where I tell you, it is hot in this building tonight.
You're telling me.
Schoolboy from Matt Houston, but I tell you, hot is the H2H waitress. My God in heaven. She's at ringside taking pictures. You want to talk about hot?
I know, I haven't watched the match in 5 minutes.
Let's talk about the H2H waitress. God almighty.
Can we just call that the rest of the match?
I would love to call that anytime. Unfortunately, I get punched in the jaw and it's over. Boogie locking up with Walter Eaton right now.
I thought he was going to put his hands on his jump.
What? Dangerous C. Oh, gosh.
This can't be good.
Oh, God! Massive manly hips just caved in on Walter Eaton's head.
And those hips do not lie, sir.
Massive manly hips just crushed Walter Eaton. I'm going to get that over. We're going to trend hashtag massive manly hips.
Massive manly hips.
And if Corey and Rob ever become a full-time tag team, we're going to call them massive manly hips.
I'm totally okay with that.
That's what we're going to do.
We agree for once.
Matt Houston firing away. It seems like they have isolated Eaton, and man, this is not where I would want to be. Good God. Ow!
Oh, God, that makes me want to die.
That makes me want you to die also, Cecil.
Have you ever? Yes, you have been chopped by McBride.
Ow!
in the Greensboro Coliseum, I'm sure.
Walter is getting, as Ernie Ladd used to say, waltzed across Texas. Oh, quadruple chop, hands on a man's chest.
Walter may have a stroke.
Helms calling for the suplex.
He always has a beautiful suplex.
Bam, drilled him.
Almost as good as mine.
It's worth mentioning, I touched on it earlier before the beautiful H2H waitress distracted me.
Speaking of touching on things.
It's worth mentioning, it's May the 18th, Saturday night here at the Sportatorium, and this is really the first hot night we have had all year here in the Sportatorium. For fans who have never joined us here in Gibsonville, just outside of Greensboro, it's nice and chilly in the wintertime. It's nice and hot in the summertime in this building.
Oh, you're not lying.
And this is the first hot summertime feeling night, as I believe the figure 6 leg lock is locked in.
It was something.
This is the first hot summer night that we have had here in the Sportatorium. And Cecil, you can attest to this, being a wrestler, not a very good one, but a wrestler nonetheless. You can attest to this. If you're wrestling in a hot venue like this, it wears you out quicker than usual.
Ooh,
call back to the unholy empire with that one.
And you're right, it does wear you down. Whereas on a nice spring night, you could definitely wrestle for 20-25 minutes and be okay.
In temperate temperatures,
Yeah.
a nice climate.
Here, it's upwards of 100 degrees in here. It drains you. And believe it or not, it might be even hotter in the locker room with 108 guys in there.
It may not actually be 100, but it definitely feels like 100 in this building right now. It's pretty warm. You can see the perspiration flying off bodies in this thing. And, like I said, that wears you down faster. All these guys are in pretty great shape. Uh-oh, Eaton charges, Wilkins charges Aiden elbow.
I love watching Matt Houston wrestle. I just want to put that out there.
One of my absolute favorites to watch, and oh boy, are we gonna see it.
The Alamance press.
Looks like it might be moonsault time, Daddy. Bam! Anaconda moonsault!
Oh, man, I love it.
Matt Houston, one of the best all-around wrestlers I've ever had the pleasure of knowing in my nearly 15 years in this sport. Trying to get an advantage on Wilkins. It did not happen. Great teamwork by the Goons.
Very smart. And just, by the way, my mom thinks I'm a good wrestler. But Matt Houston found himself in a very, very bad part of town.
They're over on the outside. Helms and McBride are going over there to try to make sure no shenanigans take place, and Matt Houston's not taking advantage of, but really they're kind of doing more harm than good. And look at this Nimrod, the coach.
This is awesome.
Look at this moron, this blithering, blabbering idiot.
You like how he blew the whistle every time he kicked him?
He blew all right. Cover, Red Jones is in the ring. Only 2. If I was pinned after a series of stomps from Coach Gemini, I would quit the business and then possibly look into some therapy. It would be that traumatic for me. It would be like the time that Michael Yamaha got beat by Trent Wild, who had not won a match in something like 6 or 7 or 8 years. It would be traumatic for me if I was pinned after a series of stomps from Coach Gemini. I'm just saying, I would quit. I would quit the business. I would quit tiddlywinks. I would quit dating girls.
I think I would quit the business just after wrestling Trent Wild.
That would be an amazing matchup.
Me and Trent Wild?
Yes.
Would he have the mustache?
The battle of the burly singlet-wearing bears is what we would call that one on the website.
Does anybody know where Trent Wild is?
We would sell it for $5.99 to that guy that keeps poking you on Facebook. Charges. Matt Houston hits the ramp. And McAllister double sledges Houston. The All-Stars are in control of this thing, really for the first time in the bout. Are they taking Houston out of this matchup?
Man, if they dump him off the right-hand side of that ramp, he might not get up. Oh, God.
Huge backdrop.
They found the man to isolate.
2 only got 2.
I don't want to poke fun at a situation here.
I would never poke fun at men.
No dude should ever poke another dude. Let me just put that out there, Facebook or otherwise.
Not even you and Court Montgomery, you don't poke sometimes?
No.
Would you share your gum with him? Oh, both goons sent his face right into the canvas. Only got 2.
We once shared a pillow in the back of a car.
I bet you did.
You were in that car.
I know no such of a thing. If I was in that car, it was probably with my female wife or my female girlfriend, who is here tonight, looking very boobly and wonderful, I should say.
Your wife or your girlfriend?
Both.
Oh, wow.
Also, the H2H waitress looking great. Chastity Taylor's looking great. The beautiful women in the crowd tonight.
And Chastity's like standing right over here beside us.
Top notch. Wow. I could almost reach out and touch her.
Except for Randolph being a creeper over there.
Houston trying to fight out of this hold. Eaton got the front face lock.
And I'm surprised they picked Houston to isolate here. I guess that's kind of where the cards fell.
Well, let me tell you something. I'm just going to throw this out here. You would think, with the battery of injuries that he has suffered, with the fact that he already wrestled once tonight, you would think Dangerously Corey Edsel might be the man to isolate.
I know that's who I would go after.
However, let me just throw this out here. Houston made the tag. Referee did not see it. Houston made the tag. Referee did not see it. Referee's going to have to do his job and get Helms out. Helms does not like it.
Wilkins did a great job of distracting the referee, and there was a legal tag over there.
Let me just say this. Nothing against Matt Houston. I've already said I think he's one of the best pound-for-pound wrestlers that I've ever been around. However, one reason you might not want to isolate Corey by himself, and you know exactly what I'm about to say, is the knockout power. Corey Edsel has got a lot better chance of changing the tide with one mighty strike than Matt Houston does, maybe even than McBride or Helms do. One big, massive right hand from Corey will change this whole matchup, and I think that might be the reason why you want to isolate either Houston, McBride, or Helms and not Corey, even though Corey's had that battery of injuries that have kept him on the shelf for so long.
Not to mention he's already wrestled tonight, but it's something we've touched on many times. Somebody like Corey Edsel always has that puncher's chance.
Absolutely, that's a great way of putting it. Puncher's chance is a great way of putting it.
So even a guy who may be broken down, the last thing to go is the power.
Big chop.
Oh,
big right hook. Another big right hook.
But it seemed like early in the match the plan was to wrestle Corey Edsel on the mat.
You know, I don't want to speculate, but I almost wonder if that was the coach's plan or if that was just Walter Eaton's pride, wanting to get in there with the man that taught him the ropes and see how he did against it.
I can see that. It's like, I don't know, I can't think of a good comparison, but sometimes a student always wants to show, hey, I've surpassed the teacher. And Corey in the back always says he's the one guy that can whoop Walter Eaton. And Matt Houston's really got to make a tag. He's been in there for 5-6 minutes taking a pounding.
Ortega got that arm.
And that's his favorite target, is that arm.
Undeniably so. Houston trying to fight up.
And now I think we know what the game plan is. I would be shocked if they go anywhere other than the arm. And of course, Michael McAllister starts stomping him in the chest.
McAllister might be going for that sliding D. Bam, yes. Got him with it. McAllister's going for the win here. He wants the W. He wants the pinfall on this 350th show.
You know what the D stands for, right?
McAllister?
Yeah.
No, does it stand for McAllister?
Yes, it does.
Oh, good.
No.
McAllister.
What do we got? Oh, God.
Oh, he's touching himself. Why would he do that? Oh, God, 2 feet in the face of McAllister.
Houston touched him with the soles of his feet.
Houston trying to fight up. Boom! Code breaker. And now he's got a big chance here.
He's got 2 big old dudes he can tag in, too. Where's he got? Tags in Helms.
Helms is in.
And here comes Wilkins. No, Eaton.
It is Eaton that got the tag. Helms is firing away. Big clotheslines for everybody. He caught Wilkins. He caught Eaton. He caught Ortega. Reversal. Boom! Mighty uppercut from Hurricane Helms.
Helm Street.
Drilled him with it.
Going for the Shining Wizard.
Calling for it. Needs to keep an eye out on Ortega, though. I don't know if Ortega knows where he is, but if he does, he'll have a chance to counter this. No. Into Jesse. Oh, God. Oh, God. Dropped him on his head and neck.
A version of a Michinoku driver. Lariat.
Ortega flies into the canvas.
Watch out for Wilkins.
Wilkins is stalking Edsel. Gonna be the Moonlight Drive?
Golf swing.
Oh, he took the big man down. I can't believe it.
He packs a lot of force in that. Saturday Night Superstar.
Nailed him. Bodies are literally flying everywhere.
Walters behind.
Crosses the arms and spins Boogie to the canvas. Everyone is down except for the coach and Court Montgomery, who are clapping at ringside.
Very well, by the way. Now Eaton is the last man standing in the ring.
Well, you know he wants to redeem himself after he got left laying unconscious by Don Canodal last night.
He's heading up top. Hurricane's prone. Oh!
Caught him in the guts.
Choke slam.
Whoa, he's got Eaton. Oh, planted him. Dangerous E.
Oh, God.
Big splash. And this one is over. The CWF Superheroes have won it.
minutes and 8 seconds. Your winners by pinfall, Matt Houston, Dangerous E, Corey Edsel, the Boogie Woogie Man, Rob McBride, and Shane Hurricane Helms.
Hey, Hurricane, I want to thank you first off for coming in on short notice. Thank you. But we're here celebrating the 350th show in CWF history. Grant, when was the first one?
December 2000.
December 2000. Now, if I remember correctly, you weren't the Hurricane just yet. You were just developing your superpowers. This is a throwback show. We're taking it back to 2000. Hey guys, cue up that music I gave you.
Obviously, I'm not out of here, Corey. The reason you want me out of here, shut up! The reason you want me out of here, Corey, is because deep down, you're scared. You're scared, Corey Edsel. You stood across the ring from me with a barbed wire baseball bat. I almost made you eat it. Here I am, still standing. You couldn't do it with a weapon. You're scared. You're scared, Corey Edsel.
Does it look like he's scared to eat anything?
He's definitely scared.
He ain't scared to eat anything. Hey, those referees can't hold you back.